lichess.org. International master and estate salesman. My father was a salesman. I never thought I would be a salesman, but it looks like I am. I think I was the best salesman, the second best salesman in our estate sale today. Anyway, guys, we're live. We're doing 25 player simul. I want to say sale. 25 player simul here on lichess and Twitch. I'll be streaming the simul live. So we're just going to open up the entries here in a moment. What's up, Mr. Coffee? Someone on sound? My eBay there. Mr. Coffee brought up eBay. I don't have many items up on eBay at the moment. A lot of them were potentially trying to sell them live, but that didn't really go too much. So I've got a lot of furniture that I didn't sell. That's the only disappointment. Anyway, we're going to play some chess. Forget about estate sales for now. And we're going to do Pawn to Survive the Sale. He's still there. Nothing in this room where you're watching me was for sale. Kept everything hidden in here. People were trying to get in my fridge. There was this guy, this young guy who came in. He immediately went for the fridge. I was like, dude, what are you doing? Why are you going in my fridge? And then there were these old ladies who were, somebody had put a tag on the cabinet in the kitchen, and they were taking out my peanut butter and my foodstuffs, and they thought that all my food was like for sale for like 25 cents an item. I was like, no, you can't have my food. Get out of there, old lady. So it was funny. It was pretty funny, you know. I'm like, put down that food. Put my food back. Seriously, guys, we're ready to play some chess here. I'm going to start up the simul, so let's go. Host new simul, 25 players. I'm very, very exhausted, but psychologically, the chess is a good escape from the whole thing, because it was like 3 days of madness. I worked like an animal to help the estate sale people. I think typically when you have an estate sale, the owner isn't always there. Certainly not helping. I'm carrying furniture like I was a worker, you know. I mean, it was crazy, but we did good, and I'm ready to play some chess and forget about other stuff. So let's go. Let's get some players in there. Bob Morales, we haven't seen Morales in a long time. He subscribed for 23 months. I'm all tired out, man. I mean, this was insane. It's a 2-beer night. I might get drunk if I drink 2 beers because I didn't eat enough. I'm tired. You guys have a good chance today. Blobix, Bob, good 40%. Jim, I'm taking all the subscribers. Merle, Negro, Medell is not a subscriber. Pide is currently probably not a subscriber. Save a Dog is. Someone on sound is. Morales is just subscribed again. I guess Luana was. Stook usually is. Black Bear, Fox Ginger just subscribed. I know, Morales, you know, you haven't been on and it's late for you guys anyway in Europe, so no problem there. My team in Hungary is like freaking out because I'm not there, but I mean, I've got far more important things to worry about than my second division chess team, you know, in Hungary. Bob Sacamano just subscribed. So I'm sorry, chess team, but you know, life is a little more important. Okay, so who else can we add here? We've got 10 players. Rufus and Deuce. By the way, Bob subscribed for 25 months. When it says 25 months, it means 25 months in succession, right? Isn't that the point? Why doesn't it say that? So it's 25 total. It's tricky. Okay. Bob didn't subscribe at some point. Very, very, very sad, Bob. No, seriously. Weedmaster's not here. Weedmaster will probably come back. We still have, I'm really sad. I mean, I have like $5,000 in furniture that didn't sell. It's ridiculous. I'm gonna have to just like give it away. I have a player piano that I'm gonna have to pay to get rid of. The cost of cleaning out my house is gonna take up a lot of the money that I just made. Asterbait, what's up? Okay, Negro Modelo. Okay, these guys are not subscribers. If anyone's a subscriber and they want to play, let me know, because I can forget like some of the subscribers. So we're just gonna take players who I'm familiar with and have played before regularly. Carl, Negro Modelo, Pide, time move. I swear I'm gonna like not even move my queen. I'm not gonna move my queen out. You know, I've been traumatized by that. 15 players. Bob, I know. I have a friend who works for movers in Boston, and he said the exact same thing. Craigslist tree will work for most stuff. I don't think for this piano though. It's just not worth enough. I'm afraid that won't even fly on Craigslist tree, but we'll see. We will see. But great suggestion, Bob. You know your stuff. You know your stuff. Maybe I'll get lucky. You need like 4 people or 5 people to move it. It weighs like 700 pounds. I don't know how much it weighs. It's a lot. Abject Pawn, DJ Chess, Bobby Fischer, Duco. I'm waiting for some more players here. Let's go. We've got room for 10 more. Should I just take these guys? We can't just take everybody. They have to have 100 games. And the more random players I take, the higher chance like one of them isn't going to actually like finish the game, which is my biggest pet peeve. DJ Chess, very high ratings there. All right. Wow. 112. He plays Bullet, 2200. He's like lower in Blitz. That's weird. Why is he lower? Maybe like he berserks too much or something. All right. So DJ Chess, Bobby Fischer, spelled wrong. No. Not enough games there. Duco. Well, Nils is here. Special guest. Subscribed. He's been subscribed. Nils, are you playing? Are you drunk? I want to be drunk. I mean, I just worked so hard this weekend selling stuff. I mean, it's just unbelievable. I kind of like the salesman thing, though. But I befriended this one estate antique dealer. He was a really cool guy I met. Okay, Rufus and Doofus. You meet interesting people. You won't play? Alright. Just make a big donation. Alright. Mr. Coffee, 1066. That's the year of the Battle of Hastings. Jim, T884. Thank you guys. 1064 or 1066? It was 1066, right? Acerbate, 887. That's not a bad like first rating. My first rating was 1272, I want to say. All right, we've got room for 6 more players. Let's grab them. Duco. Have I played Duco before? Wow. Duco Cement. All right, we'll play them. That's enough strong players. Guys, I'm very, very tired. Not to make excuses, it's just the honest truth. So I'm not sure I'm going to be up to my usual standard tonight. Too many masters makes this too hard. All right, what's that guy? IFRN. Mostly provisional. But he's got blitz. All right, we'll take it. Better not drop out, dude. 3 places left. Any other last minute subscribers? Of course you're giving me plenty, Nils. But I just wanted to give you a way of, let's say, participating in a different way other than playing. Chess Prague, Chess Pro, Geomar, Ferku. And we've got 23. 2 more to go. Acerbate, thanks for your donation. 912. Acerbate's in 3rd place. All right. About to get started, guys. Wait for 2 more players. Like, Take Back usually shows up late. I'm not waiting for him, but someone on sound, thanks for posting the live stream there, the link. Thanks for also that, you know, posting like 100 games or more. Abject Pawn says, thanks for accepting me. You're welcome. Angry Dragoon. Angry Dragoon. Did I miss somebody? Did somebody leave? Because I thought we went from 23 to 23 when I added a new player there. No more masters. Master Joe. Master Joe's not really a master. He's 13, but only 61 games. Sorry, it's not enough. 1,200, only 43 games. All right. So, Aguilera. Miguel. Aguilera is good. All right. We got 24 players, one last player. Parakeet. Parakeet is going to be in. All right, so we got 25 players ready to start. Angry Dragoon, former subscriber. Angry Dragoon, you were a subscriber, right? Now you're not a subscriber, but you haven't been watching that long. How did your subscription lapse so fast? Seems like that was fast. No London System. No Lithuanians. Angry Dragon, you weren't a subscriber. My bad. I don't know. I'm sorry. It's been a long day. I really am exhausted. I worked like an animal the last 3 days with an estate sale at my house. Like literally, I worked like an animal. Someone on Sound donated $10. I told the people they worked all day. Now I have to go work again. It's like my second job. My night job. All right. So I don't promise great results tonight. I'm going to do my best. We're going to get started. So start. We got 25 players. It doesn't count it. Wait, 25. Let's go. All right. My internet's been a little funny, and I suspect Microsoft is at play. But it may be no more Sveshnikov for Blobix. It may be good luck, everyone. I'm a little bit spaced out. Not quite myself tonight. Way to go. Bad pun, man. That's. So I want to say to someone on Sound, thanks for the streaming donations, guys. He donated a $10 streaming donation, as he often does. Carl with 200 bits, thank you. Guys, help pay for the clean out of my house. These guys came yesterday, man, to try to like get the job to clean out my house. I was just like, no, you're not gonna do it. They gave me a bad vibe, so I'm gonna find some clean out people. I've got somebody coming tomorrow who I know and I trust. But my piano is a concern. I have a player piano that weighs 1,000,000 pounds, like tons, and you know, I don't want to like kill someone or break my front porch moving a piano. To find out how much moving a player piano costs with professional movers. Okay, but anyway, it's free. If you want it, I'll send it to you. What is the shipping cost on a 2-ton piano? I wonder what the shipping cost to send a 2-ton piano from Massachusetts to Budapest would be. Damn, dude, can you imagine? All right, abject pawn. Let's play. I don't know how much it weighs, Bob. I'm very bad with like large measures of weights. I don't know how much it weighs. How much does an elephant weigh? That's how much an elephant weighs. I don't know how much it weighs. I'm just guessing. It weighs double what a normal, like, it's a player piano. It probably weighs double what a normal piano would weigh. The cost of shipping it is more than the piano's worth. That's for sure. It weighs definitely. It might. I could tow it with my Forester. Tow it out of the house. Anyway, I turned away the creepy guys yesterday who wanted to do the clean out. Creepy guys don't get jobs. Okay, D4 knight of 6. We've got C4. I gotta play a little faster here. I'm a little bit punch drunk today. Not drunk, but just tired. It's gonna be interesting, Simul. DJ Chess, you're already violating the #1 rule of the stream. You do not play the London system. First rule of chess stream is no London system. You know, the second rule of chess stream is no London. Who is DJ Chess? He's from Canada. We get a lot of players from Canada lately. Are they all like the same person or something? Is this really everybody's 1900 from Canada? It seems like every player I get from Canada is in that like 1900, 2000 range. Suspicious. I think it's all like the same person who has like 20 accounts. E4, C5. Who could that be? Knight F3. Aguilera. Who said he was trolling? Oh, he's trolling. Yeah, everybody. Dr. Shackleton's. Another 1900 from Canada. They're all the same person. Dr. Shackleton. Now let me get it straight. Dr. Shackleton was South Pole, right? Go Montreal. Guys, I'm not going to be able to pay very close attention to the chat today. Jim is playing the hyper-accelerated dragon. Spanish should be better. Aguilera. I never say Aguilera. I don't know. Yeah, that's true. It's probably Aguilera. It should be better, but I don't practice. Like, I haven't spoken Spanish since years ago, you know? Oh no, Mirales is playing the Budapest Gambit against me, correcting my Spanish, rightfully so. You know what the problem with Aguilera is? That we have the, you know, Christina Aguilera, which is, you know, this huge pop celebrity. And because it's on the TV all the time, mispronounced, you just start saying it the wrong way, you know? I mean, that's the biggest problem with that name, that specific name. You know, when you have a pop star whose name is mispronounced like every day, it's almost impossible that you don't start saying it the same way, you know? Although, thankfully, she's not a household name so much anymore. But it's like the Britney Spears effect. Okay, anyway, enough about pop stars. Not my thing. Let's get started. Yeah. Budapest. I live in Budapest. Budapest. We were just talking about this. Like, I think I was literally talking about this the other day. So, another guy, Carl plays the Marshall defense. Mirales. I've run out of different lines to play against his Budapest. Budapest I know how to pronounce for some reason. I don't know why. No idea. But some people, even Hungarians, will occasionally try to get like weird and say like Budapest or something, like some weird dialect. But it's really Budapest. Not Budapest or something weird. Let's go. Poodlepest. No Marazzi. So DJ. So basically it's like a weird cross between the Pirts. What did I decide about this? This was in a book Weedmaster had at the house last week. Mihai Marin. I think it was a Mihai Marin book on the Pirts. I didn't know Mihai Marin was like a Pirts expert, but so Weedmaster, actually, I had him look this up, and we looked at this, I believe. Like, the recommendation was just to play like G6, I thought. They analyzed like E5, I'm sorry. They analyzed E5. Okay, so good move, Dr. Knockout. So he was like provisional 1500. You know, provisional 1500s generally don't know to play so C4 in this position. You know what I mean? I mean, that's the move that a master would normally play, like d4, d5, knight f3, c5, but not too many players under master level will bust you with the late c4 there. That's a little scary, because you're forcing me now to play an opening that I don't play. I wasn't really expecting that from a guy who's not that high rated. All right, 5th or 6th dragon. I'll try to play something else. Are you trying to talk me out of it? My default dragon setup. It's just like when I'm tired and I don't have a better idea, that would be my first choice. I'm trying to stay awake here. I had a very, very difficult day. Aguilera is playing another possible open Sicilian there. Well, it is an open Sicilian. So g6 Rufus Dufus. We had this the other day by someone. I played that against Sergei Kudrin and another grandmaster. Okay. I guess I'm supposed to do that. I don't know. Just quickly. Well, Om's on Twitch subscribed. It's late for him. Rarely do we see Oms, but it's weekend. It's still barely the weekend. It's like Sunday at 11:55, 56 in Germany. Well, I mean, no, I mean, the question mark is not relevant. That's the stupidest thing on lichess, honestly. It's totally dumb and arbitrary. Like, why do they have to have that number there? Like, really, what? Why is the arbitrary number 1500? Like, why not 1400 or 1600 or 1700 or 2000 or 1322? And I mean, like, it doesn't make any sense. Just someone arbitrarily said, oh, hey, 1500. Like, wait, why? Again? Because I don't get it. You know, it's weird. Okay, anyway. That's something for Bob to investigate. Yeah, we need to give him things to keep him busy, you know. Keep him busy, keep him prying. You know, he's like doing investigations on people's personal lives and stuff like that. I mean, he needs something to keep him busy. He's like my neighbors who like called the police to try to get me in trouble for like parking for my estate sale. But we had like a permit and everything. But I have these like nosy neighbors who have nothing else to do but try to like get me in trouble with the police for having an estate sale. Haha, we have a permit and everything. Like, it was so disgusting. So the 1500 is the official Glock, the Glico. What is Glico? Who is Glico? Who made that up? You know what I mean? Some guy from Harvard or something? It's totally arbitrary. Mark Glickman, yeah, this guy who does like rating stuff, but even if he's a mathematician, I still think it's a completely arbitrary number. I mean, where does that come from? I think I might have met the guy. You know, I am a BU graduate. I probably met the guy. I remember his name, you know. He was probably at Boston University shortly after, around the time when I graduated. Miralis is also a BU grad. All right, so if you want the rating parallel fide ego, so it's in the middle of 0 and 3000. Interesting. Not that 3000 has any particular meaning. Also, it's an arbitrary barrier. So what's up here, someone on sound? What's up with this variation? R&B. You've talked to him, Mr. Coffee. Yeah, I mean, I think he goes back to my era at BU. Anyway, let's go. So I was definitely not too involved with the math department. Not my thing. I have a degree in, my degree is in arts, not in sciences. Okay, knight f3. What are we gonna play? Knight f6. Anyone here attend the small liberal arts college? Good idea, though. I was really against that whole thing, but But anyway, BU was better for the parties and stuff, Bob. Believe me. What I lost in academics, I mean, I got distracted, but I gained in social skills. So, I think it was better. We had better parties, a lot more girls. Uh-oh, I'm gonna get in trouble for being sexist and macho again. All right, better be quick. Better be careful. We'll have a revolution, feminist revolution. Bob's in college. He's like professional student. How's the laundromat scene, man? All right, so it's like a London system professional. Interesting. Well, Weedmaster didn't leave his book here, so I don't know what Mihai Marin says about this position. Basically, the theory was that black doesn't have any real problems in this line. But I don't know. I'm not really playing the Peerts much. How did this happen? Oh, this anti-London system setup. Okay. I really have no clue. I guess we castle, All right, Merle. Major in laundronomy. Bob only takes gender studies classes so he can meet more girls. It's so predictable, man. You couldn't be more predictable. A4. Interesting move. Very interesting. You want to meet feminists, not girls? I understand. What was Sergei Kudrin play here? What did Sergei play? Bishop c4, right? I guess. And Emil Anka, not to be confused with what was that singer name? Paul Anka. I am not Russian. I just like to pretend. I like to do fake Canadian accents just for fun. All right. Bishop e2, another dragon. Well, this is weird. Kind of weird. What a weird setup. Bishop e3, bishop f2. Interesting. Bob, you're pretty close to my game with the antique dealer that I played the other day. I think your setup might be a little bit better than his. But similar. Very similar. Okay. I am not Russian at all. I had, what's this? Bishop g7. It's some trap. Rufus and Dupus, you know this? You like prepare this? Like he knows that he can trap my bishop on f7? Seriously? That's a weird line to like stake out. Alright, there it is. h5, h4, whatever. Interesting. I wonder if I should just play like h5. Be done with it. Weaken my king side. Everybody plays this. It's just disgusting. I mean, if I wanted a boring game, I could do that, but I played knight on d7 and d6 to have fun. But this player kind of medium there in blitz and rapid, but his bullet and classical ratings are much higher. That's weird. Why the distribution? Like why is his rating so much higher? And is it berserking or? All right. Bishop c5. So good 40%. I mean, I know he's like almost complaining about me playing the dragon. What does that mean? You're trolling when you play them. What does that mean? I don't understand. What do you mean you're trolling? Okay. C3. Sounds like a good use of time. Okay, Queen E7. What are we going to do here? Bishop D2, the popular new move. Let's not drop our queen on C4 or F5 today. Playing drunk, I understand, but... Weird move there by Parakeet. I mean, I would say, like, I did crazy things when I was on tilt because I was angry or something, you know? Alright, maybe lose a lot of games, start playing crazy stuff on purpose because you're, like, pissed off or something. I can understand that. Rook F8. Mr. Coffee's back to his usual tricks again. What if I take with the pawn? Oh god, Mr. Coffee, you're killing me with this. Oh, trading on F6. The professionals don't do that, man. That's so insipid. It's hard to deal with, though. It sort of sucks the life out of the position. Hard to play for a win against that stuff. You know, it's so... I guess I'm supposed to trade on E5. This I didn't get smothered mated. One time I did that in a blitz game. It was very early morning and I was playing for money in Harvard Square. Long time ago, and way before Mark Esserman was born. And no, but a long time ago. And anyway, this friend of mine, I remember Bill Mullen, who was like literally like 1600, smothered mated me. I just wasn't really paying attention, you know, and it was like giving him time odds like 5-1 or something, and I'd just gotten there, and I literally like just got smothered mated in the opening against the 1600, but it happens if you're not paying attention. All right, alrighty then. Did I just miss a win of a piece? No. Life is not that easy. Okay, so here we are in our kind of opening we don't know that well. This is like me versus Kaidanov, where I lost once playing the white side of a semi-Tarash. Dr. Knockout playing like me. Kaidanov not a good opponent for me. I lost a couple times, several times, 3 times, 3-0. Alright. Okay, so what's this? Bishop G5, C5, A3, rare line. I take, and then what? Like Queen A5 or something? Duco resign. All right, Duco is in trouble. Mr. Coffee, get the blacklist out. Not blackface. This isn't, you know, Canada. We're gonna... No, bad joke. We're gonna get the blacklist out and put Duco on it. We don't like it when people like just sign up and sorry for the cheesy, cheap shots. Obviously, American politicians love blackface too, especially in southern states. F3, B6, what are we gonna do? I don't have a good score with this. A half point out of 2 with black. What Rufus Aduis is doing. Man, I mean, that would be... Yeah, it's amazing that politicians can... Northam is still in office. And Trudeau might survive that scandal. Alright. Well, I mean, old historical racist stuff is one thing. Like, I have a bunch of old books, you know. They're not, like, racist, but, I mean, they portray... Like, old children's books that portray black people in a kind of, I don't know, stereotypical way. But, you know, antiques are like antiques, you know. It's not like you're racist because they exist. If you go in a store like that, Bob, I don't know. I mean, should they, like, not sell those? The Trudeau is in trouble for blackface scandal in Canada. That's been on the news for the last few days. But it seems that politicians are okay with that. Bishop d2 castles. Alright, what am I doing here? Why did I play Bishop d2? I don't understand why I played that. I mean, that's just a really stupid move. That was just dumb. Alright, anyway, whatever. I made a bad move. I'm talking too much about politics and jokes about current events and not playing chess. Morales is up to his usual tricks. This is his specialty. Black side of the Budapest gambit. Bishop f6. Abject pawn. All right, whatever. I mean, abject failure. Okay. Oh, this is the other variation that can happen. So Dr. Knockout took with a knight on d4. That's interesting. Actually, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to exchange on d4 there. Actually, I may be better off playing, say, a6 or something. So I'm not sure. He's historically. I mean, the thing is about Trudeau and all that is that it's not Governor Northam, you know, some guy who's like 60. The guy's like my age or something. I mean, it's ridiculous, you know. Nobody my age like wore blackface at parties and stuff. I mean, it's absurd, you know. He's too young for that. I mean, it doesn't even make sense, you know. So it's kind of weird for me, you know. Nobody at my college parties like went to parties. Is he younger than 39? Seriously, I wasn't sure. I'm just guessing he's younger or the same age as me. I don't know his exact age, but clearly, like, in his generation, people don't go to parties in blackface, you know. That's a little weird. Okay, so somewhat unsound. Castles e6. Yeah, but there's like 3 different times he did it or something, not like one party. I don't know. I'm just having fun. I don't really have opinions about it. I'm just talking. So this is the Morales variation. Who, you know, even knows what you're supposed to do here? Uh-oh, moderator, Mubat. Warning. Discriminating for people. Yeah, I mean, you'll go to jail for saying people are fat soon. I think that's really, if you even have a thought that someone's fat, you should go to jail. I mean, I think that's really what we should do. Just like thought police. Hopefully the thought police, you know, will be a reality soon. Yeah, then we wouldn't have to worry we wouldn't have to worry about Bob at all. You know, wouldn't even be a question if thought police was a reality. But seriously, let's play some chess here. Bishop e2. I'm just tired, guys, and I'm going with the flow in the conversation. But I'm not going to be able to pay much attention to the chat there. I thought that abject pawn should seriously consider taking here on a3, but by the same token, I think you could play it his way as well. I'm just using, you know, any kind of arbitrary insult as an example. All right. Anyway, knight takes d4. Burl is playing, got me playing. Oh man, why did I do this? All right, bishop c5. What is going on here? So Aguilera played e5 there. That's a common thing, you know. Makes you wonder. I'm going to have to take that, though. Makes you wonder, is that good? Asterbait, let's speed it up, man. You're taking too much time. Bishop f4. What does bishop f4 even do? You can just avoid the exchange, and that looks stupid. After c4. I'm not in love with this game against Bob. Not in love with this, Bob. Okay, guys, thank you for the donations to support the stream. Blubix, I'm not that thrilled about this line either. Did we have this line before and I forgot? I think I played differently the other time we had this. Rufus Dubus. Trying to hold this unpleasant endgame for black can be a very daunting task, as I learned myself. But still, I had a half out of 2 with black. All right, so here we are. Rook d1, interesting move. Rook d1. Well, at least he's not castling queenside anytime soon. Jim, thanks for the donation, 20 plus 2. What are we going to do? He's threatening to take on e5, I guess. Play queen c7, queen e7. Queen e7 more of a traditional square in a King's Indian, I would say. King's Indian style. So I guess this is like kind of a book scenario. Time move is -4 minutes. He's 1600, but he has like, what's his score against me? He's 1600, but he has like 50% against me. It's actually 1800. 1600 in rapid, okay. 1869 classical, but he has like 50% against me. That's because I dropped my queen in the last 2 games. Twice, yet he seems to play like really, really well. Okay, pawn takes, knight h5. This is the plan here. Jim is now playing Accelerated Dragon. He's also playing Someone on Sounds. What's up with Jim and Someone on Sound? Like, Jim is playing Someone on Sounds opening with black, and he's also playing Someone on Sounds opening with the... You guys hang out and discuss openings together or something? What's the deal? I mean, what's that? Yeah, that's one of like Bob's things. Don't even start. Don't even get him started. It's ridiculous. You know, the jokes about Canada that I was making earlier, it made me think of, like, somebody asked if I was Russian, and I joked about making fun of Canadian accents, and then we had jokes about Canadian Prime Minister. But it just made me think of how the stereotype is here in the United States. Everyone always makes fun of the way Canadians talk. There's like this like arcade game where it's like, what was it? Oh man, I don't remember. It was some kind of arcade game, like hunting or something. The really shameful sort of stereotypical Canadian accent. Hey, nice shot there. Okay, castle. What are we gonna do? Morales tries to do all this ultra violence on the king side. I'm not gonna play that game today. We're not gonna play that game today, Sonny. What if I go c5? We just bust the c5. He takes it. We play queen c3. And then we start piling up on c5 with, say, like rook c1. And if he has to play b6, we hit him with the b4. I think this could work. This is intuitive. Man, a5 from abject pawn. You better do that, because if you don't, you're in really big trouble. Interesting. Abject borderline. The borderline of disaster. Okay, castle. Nice to see DJ Chess castling kingside, because I don't like it when it gets like too scary there. We can force his hand a little bit with maybe knight g4. We'll see. I like how someone on sound calls it the Scheveningen in the Mora. It's like an oxymoron. I mean, the Scheveningen is an open Sicilian and the Mora is a different thing altogether. You know what you can call it? You can call it the small center. A lot of experts will let you get away with that. Oxymora, good one. Another bad pun. A small center setup. This is our first small center setup. I don't know what else you call it. You can't call it a Scheveningen. I mean, Scheveningen is the Scheveningen. It's a specific variation of open Sicilian. Yeah, well, you know. Did he graduate from Harvard, or did he just like take some like extension school courses, and or what's the deal there? All right. Anyway, look, you can use whatever terminology you want in a book, but it doesn't make it right. I disagree. But I mean, I'm doing the same structure with my bishop outside the structure with bishop g4. I'm still playing e6 and d6. I'm just playing it like a move later. You're saying this is our first Scheveningen structure, but that's not true. Like, I always have that structure. So that should be the Scheveningen structure with my bishop outside the pawn chain versus Scheveningen structure with my bishop inside the pawn chain. You know, I'm always going for that too. I love arguing over this stuff. It's just fun. All right. But why? When he castled, why did I play e6 again? So if I play bishop g4, you have like queen b3. Yeah. Well, anyways. It doesn't look like black has too many options here. I'm going to have to go queen c7, knight b5, queen b8, bishop f4. I hope this is okay. I know I normally put in a6 first, but I'm bored with it. I mean, we've had like 100 games in the same position. It's getting old fast. I have to try to do something different. That's why I don't play the London system with white, you know? I mean, it would just, I wouldn't play chess anymore if I played that opening. I would have to quit playing chess. That wouldn't be good. For me, like, the most fun is playing different stuff, you know, and mixing it up. Wow, Dr. Knockout with e4. You know, the Greek gift sacrifice isn't going to work here, so unfortunately that's not an option. Maybe we have some tricks though, like take, 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 take. So we got take, 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 check, and take. And then it's the opposite color bishop, where I'm like, I don't even understand the math here. Okay. Thanks everybody for joining my stream. Sorry about the jokes about Canada. I was just messing around. I don't know. I just talk about whatever. I have nothing against Canada. I'm sure it's a far better like country to live in than this. I don't blame any Americans for like immigrating to Canada. Luckily, I already live in a different country. That was the best thing, you know. People are like, "Why did you move to Hungary?" Our most famous question here on the stream. Oh, I moved to Hungary to escape from Donald Trump. You know, I mean, but it's not true. I already live there. But if I didn't already live there, I would, you know. I'd probably immigrate to Hungary. I mean, to Canada. All right. But I don't blame you if you did. The dad. Those guys aren't dads. They're not even close to I'm the dad. Give me a break, man. I'm the only dad. Those guys are like kitties. Knight on BD7. They're like children. Nah, it's not that cool to be a dad. It's kind of weird. What am I doing against Acerbate there? I was asking Weedmaster if he didn't even know who like the Rosen guy is. You know, like a lot of people have never even heard of that guy because he's, you know, just basically never played very much. Does like a lot of live streaming and stuff. But Esserman and I have played extensively internationally. You know, I mean, we have a lot of experience. Mark is obviously younger than me, but there's a difference. You know, I mean, I think that Mark and I are on a higher caliber, you know, in terms of accomplishments. All right, A4. What are we gonna do? You can't just put all IMs in the same category, Bob. It's totally, you know, or any title players. I mean, it's arbitrary. It's pretty arbitrary. Bullet is not chess. It doesn't even count, you know. It has no meaning, in my opinion. It's a completely separate thing, you know. That's not chess. It's another sport or game. But it's like it's almost like a chess variant, you know. It doesn't matter, in my opinion, in terms of real chess. Rook takes A6. So Rufus Duvis very solid there. Would you like to go for another Duck Hunter? What's up, Uber Driver? I'm trying to think of that arcade game with the Canadian accent, but it wasn't a real arcade game. It was like one of those arcades where you like get tickets for like playing games and then like redeem them. I'm trying to remember what it was. Spin the wheel. There's like a wheel you spin and like, I don't know if it's like a hunting thing, like a duck hunting thing. Can't remember. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Been to like one of those arcades where you like get tickets and you turn them in for prizes that are worth nothing. Okay, E3, castles. Well, save a dog as usual. I'm in a dubious situation here. Bring your friend back to your house. For the video chat, then go back. What are you talking about? A friend? Are you a female friend? What are you talking about, man? You guys need to clean it up in here. It's getting a little bit... Mr. Coffee's going to have a mess on his hands soon. What am I doing? Getting distracted. A bullet chess is like poisonous. I see no point to it other than making your normal chess worse and playing faster than you need to. I would think like if you played 3-0, that could be like pretty useful. But other than that, I mean, you know, I think it's addictive and it's kind of like a waste of time. But it's so addictive that even Magnus Carlsen does it, you know. But I doubt that Magnus Carlsen has ever really benefited from playing bullet chess. You know, I doubt very, very seriously. Probably it's even hindered him a little bit. Anyway, he's so talented that it doesn't matter. Rook on F, E1. So, we just want to maintain the strong point here. I don't want to give it up. Give it up for nothing. My furniture is filled with house. Yeah, I'm dyslexic. Okay, my house is filled with furniture that I don't want. I don't want to give it up for nothing, right? I'm so tired that I'm actually saying words backwards. Fantastic. Okay, so Rufus Doof is going for the liquidation. Theme of estate sale. That's what I've been doing, guys. Look at this. Abject pawn. He's used -2 minutes. This is what I'm talking about. Like, it's a Simul. You get to play a title player. Why not take your time and try to play good moves rather than, you know, take no time and just make like automatic moves? All right. Bishop E3, bishop B2. I'll just take the pawn, right? He's got a trick with queen F6, but it doesn't work. Just play F4. Mr. Coffee, 3+2 is a great time control. And I think 3-0 is fine. You know, it's not as good as 5-0, but I think it's useful. But I think 3+2 is better. But it's not as fun because you know 3-0 is more kind of old school. I mean, when I was learning to play really, really well at Blitz, my peak in Blitz, 3-0 was starting to become popular online. It had never really been a thing before the internet, so it's not a really standard time control by old school standards. 5-3 I like. So just stick your knight on E5 with no plan, or what do we do here? C6, that is. We got the old hippo. The hippo's going here. All right, Luana just played D5. But the space gaining move, I'm a little bit not sure what the point is. If my bishop was hemmed in, it makes more sense. So Rufus Doof, yeah, I groveled for some draw against Anka Emil once with black. I lost to Kudrin. I don't remember. I lost to Kudrin pretty fast, though. I mean, it was like 25, 30 moves I lost, I recall. But Kudrin played better than me, I guess. It wasn't a good idea to play this weird line against Sergei, because he plays the dragon himself. That was... But I didn't have anything against Kudrin. Kudrin, a tough opponent for me. With white, he was always brutal. Brutal. Draw maximum. So Aguilera is has made a very interesting pawn sacrifice there. I am getting seriously freaked out. I think we can kind of dig deep here defensively. So time move still at -1 minutes used. Played all book. He never seems to make many mistakes. Although I did lose the last 2 games. It was queen drops. Very strange. It's like this Patriots field goal kicker missed another extra point today. I mean, that's insane. It's impossible, dude, that the guys missed 3 extra points in 2 games in a row. I mean, it's altogether. I mean, it's just, and I'm just saying that because it's kind of like me dropping my queen in 2 games in a row. You know, like that's exactly the same parallel. Like it should happen that often. Like a professional NFL like field goal kicker will miss like an extra point. It's the same as a chess master dropping his queen. I mean, it's like, but how can it happen like 2 games in a row or like 3 times in 2 games? I mean, you got a serious problem there. You got a serious problem if you're missing extra points. Maybe they're like side bets on extra points or something, and the guy's like getting a cut. I don't understand. But anyway, I'm out of book here. Time Move knows more theory than me, clearly, in the Caro-Kann main line. Anyway. Wow, Blobix busted the... I call this the Kashishvili break. Georgie did this against me once in a Nimzo, where it was really effective. Here, I don't think it's such a big deal. I mean, I'm just going to play b3, and we'll just chill. What am I doing? So the knight on c6, I was wondering, you know, did I ever really want it there? It's all right. But you know, you just shouldn't put your pieces on squares without a plan. I was a little concerned that I don't have a good plan here. And that may be the case, but I do have the structure. The long-term structural advantage is pretty big. My king's in the center of the board, though, and I've got to be careful with development. Like b6, g3, bishop b7, maybe knight e5, so I can like lose by force. I'm not sure I did the right thing with knight on c6. That might have been a very bad move, or a semi-bad move. This is concerning. And another player who's totally new. Okay, 1680. He's played this wrong, but it's not that easy. All right, my knight on c6 was bad there. Angry Dragon. I'm going to end up playing the equivalent of a semi-Tarash there. Merle, what are you doing? What are you doing? What's up, guys? They moved the line of scrimmage back to 15 yards for extra points. Oh, I didn't realize that. I'm so out of touch. But still, that is messed up. That's like baseball changing the ball. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. So to make the game more exciting, right? I mean, it's... At least they're open about it, though. Not like baseball changing the ball secretly. But I mean, that just randomizes the game a little bit, right? I mean, that's basically the effect. Make it more interesting somehow. All right, I'm a classical kind of guy. I don't like to see like old school rules changed. But still, I mean, it was Belichick's idea. It was his idea, or he just like supported it. That's funny. Well, Gostkowski was never like, you know, super elite field goal kicker. I don't think he's good, but he wasn't like field goal grandmaster or something. I mean, he's not a kicking grandmaster. He's like a national master, or, you know, maybe like an FM or something. What happened here? He played king h1. Check him out with the knight b5. Oh my gosh. Check this guy out. Pretty strong. Scary. Okay, so knight takes d4. We're in book there, I guess. Knight maneuvers. Weird position. Unorthodox, I would say. Well, I don't have to worry about him taking on g4. It's clearly not a threat. What do I do? That's the real question. So we're still in book. He's used negative time, even though he's like 1600. I guess everybody knows this line though. Like, honestly, little kids who are like 1500, who their coaches teach them just openings, would know this. They know this perfectly. This is an old school variation, but I'm out of book, as I said earlier. Bob with the f4 square. How's the f4 square? Queen f3 wins a piece? Not so simple. All right, please don't play queen f3. Please. Wow, knight a5, weird move, but it's got a great square to go to at b3. Interesting. I guess I should just take. Always take. Zibit says I'm stronger than him. I don't know, Bob. I mean, objectively, you know, there are different questions you can ask, like, am I stronger than him now? Was I always stronger than him? I mean, you know, it's like, I don't know. You'd have to look at ratings, results, current rating. You know, I have no clue. I don't really know Zibit too well. I've met him once, but I'm not even sure, you know. Maybe. If he says so, I don't know. He's not like someone who I really know, like Mark. H6, I mean, really know them well, you know. It's one thing to like play somebody 3 times in tournaments like I have with Esterman. It's another thing to like meet them once, you know, and talk to them once online. Big differences. Bishop c6. Yeah, so we're in book here, I guess, against Jim. I always feel awkward playing my own openings, against my own openings. Queen h4. Yeah, this is not looking good for Carl. Carl is big trouble. Down pawn, an important pawn, you know. Myrtle is equalizing with white. Bob, you always like to stir up controversies, like who's better than who. I don't really care about, like, you know, being better than, especially nice people. But I'm not that competitive right now. You know, I'm definitely not in a competitive kind of place. Chessically, because of my life situation. So you got to calculate a lot of things. My all-time what is this? My all-time accomplishments are pretty good for an IM. I mean, average maybe for an IM. I don't know. Better than your average IM, or what do you think? Decent, you know. There's some IMs who like never barely went over 2400. I mean, hardly ever traveled to any tournaments, but who shall remain nameless. Bishop c4. Let's see. Doesn't even count, man. It doesn't even count. Magnus Carlsen. You can't compare anybody to Magnus Carlsen. Whatever. At least I won a major tournament. I mean, a lot of quote-unquote IMs have never done that, you know. But I mean, they changed the rules a lot, dude. When I had to become an IM, like, we had to play round-robin tournaments, and it was a lot harder, you know. Now it's like you go to North Carolina and get 3 GM norms in every 2 months or something, you know. I mean, it's like ridiculous. Queen a4 check. Holy crap. Wow, where did that move come from? Where did that move come from? That is an unpleasant surprise. The easiest possible way, Bob, is to go to a certain Eastern European country and make up imaginary tournaments. But I never really want to take that route. Look at this guy. Aguilera is now playing c4. Oh my god. This guy is supposed to be 1700. 1500 in bullet. 1600 in blitz. 1700 classical. Oh my god. What is happening here? My life is hanging in the balance as he just keeps the tension. Check him out, guys. Wow, dude. Just another 1600. No, I mean, maybe I can play like a6 and, you know, at least the c4 square is occupied by a pawn. He's a scary 1600 with imagination like that. All right. Obviously no intimidation playing a factor there. Normally people get scared when they play a higher rated player and they play badly, but that guy is not gonna do that. Check out someone on sound. So if I castle here, you win an exchange. Let me get this straight. You sacked an exchange. And if I castle, you win the exchange back, right? Just want to add this up. I've been doing a lot of adding this weekend. So you gave me a pawn. I gave it back. You gave me the exchange. Now I give it back. And then we'll call it even. Is that what we're talking about here? I think that's fair. I hope. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. Reverse semi-tarash. Now this is an interesting development here now by DJ Jess, who's used a minute for the game. Interesting development. So however I take, he's going to hit me with d5. Wow, interesting. It's not mate, but it is close. Could be mate, no. Close doesn't count. Damn. Well, I mean, this has got to be winning for me. He's going to have king in the center and whatever. 2 pawns down. So here looks like a miscalculation by me. I mean, I've just assumed he couldn't drop that g7 pawn, but he's going to go crazy with that. Arg. Okay, let's play. Man, this is getting weird. Right? Wow, very aggressive. Another player, like, most people would like run to trade queens, but he doesn't want to trade queens. He's totally not afraid. Okay. Here, we'll just keep going. Bob's too busy chatting. Knight g6. Try not to drop queen. I think that should be the motto. Do not drop my queen. 97 check isn't a big deal, I would think. But I do want to take on f8 with the queen. Is that the point? Yeah, that'd be the point, and that's the problem. Yeah, every time I play someone in sound, we have these insane games. He's just absolutely brilliant. All right. Yeah, sure, draw. I mean, I think that white's probably slightly better after d5. Plus he's 2294. I mean, he's used no time. This move, I know, I wasn't anticipating this kind of positional play. He had been playing really like a maniac in the opening. He just suddenly turned into a positional player. And now I'm slightly worse with the backward pawn on d6, so whatever. Fine. No problem there. I'm slightly worse. I mean, I don't mind. So I want to draw when I'm slightly worse. Unless it's like a really low rated player. So here we're just taking the g2 pawn. That's the best I could come up with. It's kind of sad though. Pretty sad, basically. I mean, a rook e8 check doesn't help me. It actually hurts me because it just helps him develop his pieces. I don't want to help him develop his pieces. This helps him develop his pieces too, but maybe I can attack his queen. So rook a d8. Yeah, this actually might still be book. I think. I didn't know that Jim played the black side of the accelerated dragon. I probably say that every week and just keep forgetting I say the same thing every week. But yeah, a6. So I decided not to play the dragon because good 40% requested it. It was a request. Check for the sake of checking is oftentimes a bad idea, and here maybe that check isn't going anywhere. So let's clear the air. Merle Dixon is really solid. This position is not easy for either side, really. Bishop a6, maybe just get my bishop outside the pawn chain. Hope that works. So I don't know where I'm at here. Don't like playing this really. It's kind of master 1800s. All right, queen g4. What? I just brought my knight off of e5. It's crazy. Carl is really aggressive. Bob must be busy doing research. Don't drop the queen. Doing background checks on our viewers. All right. So knight a4. Yeah, this is kind of weird. I think I should trade queens and play knight e5 and try to establish the piece there. Yeah, I did something lame here against Asterbait. I mean, I just took on f6. I don't know what I was doing. I am not really getting much here. I don't think this variation is too promising. All right, kind of boring spot there, but now we've got Dr. Knockout. We're up 2 pawns. Little kids in the schools where I used to teach, because I really like kids, but I don't like their parents, so I don't do much teaching kids. I don't like to teach classes of kids, and the parents were really driving me crazy. So let's do a check for the sake of checking. But I was saying little kids, always call them pawns when I'm talking about like first graders who are learning chess. The pond. First grader chess lingo. That bishop may not be around long. And Rufus Doofus hanging on, hanging on in the pleasant endgame that is this variation. E5, E6, G4 just grabbing space. He's going to trade rooks though. And I don't really want that to happen. What am I doing? I mean, I don't seem to have much here. He's just totally a genius. We don't actually have many games with Rufus Doofus. I played him twice. What is his rating? 1752. I mean, this variation is Not much. I didn't get anything here. This is basically the poster child for this line. I would have probably drawn Kudrin if I had gotten to this position, but rook a7. That's an awesome move. Outside the box type of idea. We don't have much. Knight f5. Carl is not a passive player, there's no doubt, but his queen is in a very awkward spot. I mean, it's almost trapped. Dubious for black, extremely dubious. Let's try to. Am I a little too hasty here? I mean, I might give him too much play. You know what I mean? This could be too risky. Why don't I just develop my pieces? Rook e1. Okay, Merle, with a knight retreat. Oh, this is capture. Retreating capture. All right. Mubat, stop spamming. I'm getting a little low on time, guys. It's been a very long day for me. Thanks for the support. Wow, c4 for the rook. Okay. Sleep. Kind of a weird choice, but it's solid. All right, now we'll do the subtle thing. Wow, e5 from Acerbate. Kind of a strange move there. A little early. I don't really like it. Bob is too busy to focus, clearly. This is like playing for a helpmate. Bob, that's probably not a great place to put your pawn. Knight h3 check. There's nothing here, look. It's perfectly safe for white. This position, there's no danger whatsoever. You don't have to time out Mubad. Let's keep an eye on him. Him or her. Maybe Mubad is a her, right? Because it'd be too macho to assume that Mubad is a man, a male. We shouldn't assign genders, right? That's just discrimination. All right. Let's keep an eye on Mubad. Bob's staying alive here with this ridiculous move, g3. Anyone in their right mind would probably play like f3. But Bob is another breed. Yeah, this is just no clear forced win, and I need to move pretty soon, so rook takes d4 is kind of a cool idea. It's a fancy play, Syndra. We call it in poker. I like it though. It's pretty kinky, to be frank. Wow. That's pretty brutal. Like rook d4, queen d4, rook d8. And we're just having fun with him. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. What do you think? Is it refuted? Rook d4, queen d4, rook d8, queen b4, a b4, rook d1, mate. Mate with the two bishops in the middle of the board. Yeah, that's my favorite. So he found a way to save the bishop here. Yes. The knight is dominated by pawn. So move 11. I don't know why I said move 11. You know, we're worse there. Someone on sound, his usual self. Look at this craziness. Yep. Try to make this craziness even maybe work. I should probably call this bluff now with knight g5. I mean, this looks really strong. Okay, no queen trade. Who can blame him? Good choice. But not safe, clearly. There's very tempting sacrifices here that just don't seem to materialize as my time ticks away. 2 bishops. It's discrimination against people who don't believe in God. To call them bishops, it's just not right. It's not politically correct. Okay, e6, bishop g6, pawn g6, rook e6 check doesn't work, right? Doesn't work. Use king f7, but it does work because I can play knight g5 check, bishop g6, f g6, rook e6 check, king f7, knight g5 check, and then we have bishop takes d6. So it actually works, like bishop takes g6, pawn g6, yeah, it actually works. Rook e6 check, kind of cool. We sack the house to get back with interest. We basically win a pawn with this move. All right. He'll probably like sack a piece now. Lots of pawns. Okay, we're still in opening against Negro Modelo. We're both playing this slow. I used to start to think when I'm worse. Yeah, that's a bad policy. You should know that, Plavix. I mean, that's exactly what I try not to do, you know? And I try to teach people not to do. Yeah, absolutely. You know, you never... How did this happen? Never want to play like that. Exactly. You want to start to think while you're still not worse, you know, before you're worse. That's the point. Yeah, man, absolutely. I really try to focus on that and teach people to think that way, you know? I mean, it's just no point in taking the time to your grave. It's definitely more reasonable when you're talking about a sudden death time control, to play for time or try to rush the opponent. Oh man, I just dropped a pawn against someone on sound. Whatever. Alright. I think it's time to castle soon. Bob accepted my offer. Oh man, I got a ridiculous offer in my house today. I hope he's not like watching or something, but it's just so sad. I like this guy, and he came with this really stupid low offer and said he hoped he didn't hurt my feelings. I'm like, well, no, I mean, you're not personally hurting my feelings, but you're wasting my time by offering me something that you know is like not a reasonable offer for my house. I don't really understand what the point of it is, to like establish like a low point to negotiate from or something. But anyway, whatever. Nothing personal. Just was really stupid. So anyway, nothing personal. I just want to cheat you out of like $40,000. But no, that's not happening. Okay, so knight h5. Wow. How about the d5 square? Anita. No, I mean, it's insane. I mean, the guy clearly knows that. It's just that there's questions about the condition of my house, so you can negotiate. Like, the only issue is like its condition and how much it's worth versus how much renovation it needs, you know, and it's just, it's a question that, you know, everybody has to have a different opinion. But he's not even in the ballpark. He's like somewhere in the parking lot, basically. He's at the tailgate party. He's not even in the ballpark. He's tailgating right now at Foxborough with my clean out guy who went to Foxborough for the game. Rook h1. I told you guys not to check for the sake of checking. I don't really know. I think the guy's trying to establish a low price so he can offer me a little bit more later, you know. But it doesn't matter, you know. I probably won't sell to him. I'll sell to somebody who will pay more. And it doesn't matter if I like him or not, you know. It's gonna... business is business. I'd like to like the person I sell my house to, but it's not really the important thing. Yeah. So what are we doing here? H3, H4, Bishop H2 with the barreling down on my... I don't like this, Morales. What are we doing here? What are you doing to me? The predictable H5. Ponda. Guys, I'm going to need another beer. It's really funny because I have to sell my house and my neighbors next door to me on the right are selling their house, but they're like freaks and they're really asking too much. And now the neighbors across the street are also selling their house, it looks like. So it's going to be kind of funny. 3 houses almost next to each other, all selling at the same time. But maybe it's good. It'll just bring more people who want to buy the houses in general. So, Mr. Morales, he wanted to be a part of my stream. He wanted to be mentioned. Seems like a nice guy, but he's not even close. You know, I really thought he might come with a close offer. That would be interesting and make me lose some sleep. But now I can go to sleep with a clear conscience. Mate. Make it mate. Oh no, he's got like rook sacrifices and stuff. Blavic's gone all in there with the A5. Really cool idea. The full Monty of pawn structure breaks. Love it. My time is ticking away, guys. I've been chattering and a little distracted, but I'm tired. I worked all day like a sales animal. House wasn't even built in 1963, Bob, but you're close. Wasn't built till like 1970, sorry. A5. All right. But anyway. No, I mean, the location is great, and it's not a question. Queen D4. That's what I'm going to be doing for the next month, basically, while you guys watch me stream, is try to sell my house. So I will talk about it from time to time. But I'm not desperate, you know. I can wait. That's the other thing. I mean, some people are desperate. They have to do something by a set time. I'm fairly flexible. So you can't time me out, you know. It's a long time control. Time move took on F6. Arbitrary move. First such thing I've seen. So how to finish Bob off? My knight's out of play. Not happy about that. Knight F2 doesn't work. Goodness. Bob. Material equality, and his king is staying alive here. Wait, I thought I saw something here. Oh my gosh, this could get scary. No. Check there. Oh, that's so sweet. Check here. Maybe I'm setting myself up for the fall. Queen b4. Right. All right. See, Carl, this guy does this. He creates such ridiculous positions somehow that you start to lose your mind. It's like playing on a Star Wars chess set. Like, all the pieces are just like randomly all over the place and look weird, so you can't even concentrate because the pieces are on random squares. The Twitch stream room, the Steam room. The Twitch Steam room is the best room. Merle is so solid. It's just, it's ridiculous. It's really ridiculous, dude. Seriously. He's the most solid player I've ever seen in my life. And I mean like title players or anything, man. This is insane. Like, look at that. What? He has an even score against me. He's a GM. No, he's not good enough to be a GM. He's ridiculously good. Yeah, the dude played rook takes h7 here. Doctor knockout. No, I'm not believing that, you know. I am not buying that. That is a knockout. I suggested it, but I don't see how it works. That is a knockout blow. It could be, but I don't think so. I don't think so. Man, I don't know. I'm gonna have a second beer if I don't know, maybe I won't because I'm just too tired on time. Tired on time. I'm tired on time. Give me that. What am I doing here? Why did I play like knight g5? And what did this even accomplish? It accomplishes nothing. I mean, I could play h4. I probably have to, actually. Ponda! Okay, this is dubious, but what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Knight takes e5. Who else but Angry Dragon? WB Mason would take on e5. Live to tell the story. I scare you? I scare you. I'm frozen. Man, frozen webcam? That's bad. Why is the camera frozen? Don't have time for this now. No, there's nothing. Great. That's unbelievable. Bob hacked my camera. Alright, whatever. I gotta play. I don't have time. Even if I don't have a camera, I don't care. No, it's my computer. It's a freaking disaster. Windows did something. I probably have to like restart Streamlabs to get it to work, you know, again. We may not have another, you know, you guys may not get to see my beautiful face. Because I just don't have time. 19 minutes and ticking, you know, it's like, if I can't fix it, I'm not going to like shut down the stream and start it over again. I mean, there's no way. Properties, deactivate. Wonder Trins, activate. It does not want to cooperate, so. Maybe I can get the other camera. Steal the other camera. I don't care. Whatever. You guys can live without looking at me. Pawn is there. Yeah, this is the... He just likes attacking things. Carl 5. Carl's... I made a joke before about Carl's Burgers or whatever. Carl Jr.'s. He wouldn't know what I'm talking about. So Bob, the Blobster, that's Blobix. So he's just perfectly safe here, Bob. Mr. Tactics. It's perfectly okay, Bob. Wow. Oh my god, that's so devastating. Knight G1. That's a sick move. Totally sick move. Let's go. I got lag. It's not my computer. It's definitely Windows. Something with the Windows update. I keep saying that, but it's true. The last time there was a Windows update, it did crazy stuff to me. But I don't have time to fix it. I mean, I have a life. You know? My Dr. Knockout played way too fast. He's in trouble. This guy was a scary dude, but he's gonna run out of ammunition. I bet a computer might have taken me out there. Playing perfectly. It was really frightening. Good 40%. Another player who reminds me a little bit of Carl, and somehow he every single game seems to create maximum chaos. I don't know how you do that exactly. It reminds me of Saul. Remember that guy that was on my stream? Used to do the same exact type of stuff, but even more brutally. It was almost like he was toying with me, and I eventually had to ask him not to play anymore. It just wasn't real, you know? Alright, we're up a piece here, but white is still playing for mate. Gotta be careful. Can never be too careful. Saul was tricky. I mean, and a lot of people, you know, weren't sure, but I felt something wasn't right there from the beginning. Okay. A4. Yep. What a surprise. What a surprise. He played A4. I feel it that there ought to be something here, but it's not that clear. I played H4.
Yes!
There's G5. See, Carl, just the chaos master. What does he think? Like, he's like, what move can I play here that just is the most unpredictable move? I think that's literally what he does. Let's find the most unpredictable move we can possibly play. It's just going to get weirder and weirder. Like, scary. And I'm running out of time, obviously. Always play H4. I don't even want to like take the pawn on B2. I'm just gonna do that. Yeah. So what's up here? What's up, guy? Mr. Jim? We're doing ops color bishops today. Bishop takes F4. He's sacking a pawn. He's a genius. I don't want it that bad. I don't want it that bad, but maybe we have something. Yeah, I don't know. What can I do? Sack and exchange? I don't know, man. This is disappointing. Wow, he can defend that. Now bishop E2. So what's happening? Anybody remember that TV show? What's happening? Late 70s, early 80s. This guy is scary. Man, I'm just gonna get in trouble. Even worse pretty soon. Dynamite. That's right. That was an awesome. Acerbate would remember. Anita remembers. What's that? But oh man, I'm so out of it, I'm talking about like 70s TV shows. I had a very long day, guys. A little bit spaced. Archie Bunker, yeah, I mean, it's iconic. Imagine like if those TV shows were on today, like how people would freak out. They were so racist. But somehow, like, it's, you know, you can't really compare today to then, you know. All right, we got to play faster. We got to play faster. But I mean, like, that show All in the Family was meant to kind of poke fun at the racist attitude at the same time, but it was racist in a way itself. All right, anyway, enough social judgments. Let's just, all right, there was this guy that came to my house today to buy stuff, and he's like reselling stuff on eBay. Dude, he has like a chess tattoo, and he knows like chess names like Roy Lopez. It was pretty cool. Like, just a random guy. I mean, I thought that was funny. So B5, Negro Modelo playing well. He's taking his time, playing well. Kojak, I have a Kojak, Jim. I have a Kojak, like, club, Kojak, like, kids club card. If you're interested, I could put it on eBay in my wallet. I was going to take it to Budapest as a joke, you know, and pull it out and show my friends. It's pretty cool. Kojak is kind of before my time, but it was still popular enough that if you bought like a toy gun or something, you might get like a Kojak card in the set. When I was a kid, even though I am 39, anything's possible. Here we go. All right, so he sacked an exchange. That's a nice sack by a pawn. Sorry, a minor exchange, you might say. Nice sack there. Speaking of sacks, I'm getting low on time. Simul is not a feature of lichess. What I like about lichess is that it doesn't have too many features. I mean, it's basically not supposed to. You know, it is what it is. It's just us. Oh man, what am I gonna do? Chaos Master, creating more chaos. Whew, that knight is just hanging out there on the side of the board with nothing to do. Hey, what do we do? Do we have to trade rooks? Oh man, all right, let's trade rooks on my terms. The Chaos Master continued. So, yeah, I don't really like, have a choice, I guess. Look at that center. I love the structure. I love the structure. Where'd you get it? Oh, that's beautiful. Man, I thought I had something here. Wow. We can kind of base a little difficulty with that G2 pawn. This is Morales. He's supposedly playing at like, what is it? 1:30 in the morning. He's gonna take me out. Oh my God, what did I do? I didn't think it was that big of a problem, but it's, oh, look at this move. Wow. That's a cool move. I like B4. That's sort of spirited. Spirited away. You're 50, yeah, I mean, that's iconic. TV shows, that's normal. It would be weird. Yep. It's definitely weird. I like watching Kojak, man. I mean, I watched like every Kojak episode last year or 2 years ago. And other TV shows. I like going back and watching old stupid stuff. Not that I have time for that anymore, but like when I did have some time, I watch these like old episodes of 70s TV shows that I never saw the first time around. you know, because I was just bored for something to do, and I like old TV shows. Nowadays, we're a little short of time for that. Yeah, Kojak was awesome. I mean, it was on forever. It was on reruns when I was little, you know, but I don't think they were making new ones. Guys, stop distracting me. Why am I reading the chat? This is ridiculous. Can't believe you guys are trying to do that. Get me to like... Man, the Philidor guy, Negro Modelo, has he ever played the Philidor against me? It's a totally new opening. Man, this is a disaster for white. I mean, he just didn't do anything but move his pawns in a one at a time over there. That's weird. B4 is coming and that's a serious problem. B4 is coming and it's angry. Jeez. What am I going to do about this? We got serious problems here. I mean, it looks like nothing, but it's actually a very, very big problem. I traded pawns. I really did that? Like, I seriously made a move. Why did I make that move? I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. That was unnecessary. That was a stupid idea. Mr. Coffee, thanks to the distraction. What is this, like committing suicide by G7? Suicide by G7. Alright, that's not happening. We clearly can't take that. Rufus and Doofus with an amazing game today. I mean, he really did a great job of this. Who's your interior designer? I'm running out of time. But that's fine. I just take this. What's going on? Abject Pawn has just way too much time, man. I mean, this is ridiculous. What's the point? My God, I'm gonna like lose everything. All right. I walked right into this. What have I been doing over the last couple of moves? He just played D5. I took it, and he just took. And I guess I thought I could take it, but it can't. Jeez, this is horrible for me. All right. Okay, yeah, this is a 1700. Wait, what is his rating? 1700, 1600, 1500 in bullet. My God. I'm terrified. This is terrifying again, dude. Guy's like a 2100. I mean, did you see the piece sacrifice he made? Alright, whatever. This is a piece up. It should be made, right? Made in 2, made in 3, made in 7. What do I got? Dr. Knockout. Yeah, this is the point. I mean, what's the point of playing a 2-hour simul where you use like 1 minute of your time? I don't understand the point of it. Okay. No, we could have gone and gotten like McDonald's instead or something. I mean, it's just really... I don't get it. This is stupid to open the A file. I just meant to kind of hover my mouse over. I didn't really mean to play that move, you know. That was just a joke. King of complications. Chaos reigns. He has 15 minutes left. It's quite a bit of time. Parak is also another player. He's like 1600 in bullet, but he's spent 4 minutes on the whole game. But I should be like clearly better here. It's not so easy though, actually. All right. Yeah, let's just Mr. Coffee. Knight takes d5. Winning a pawn. Multiple ways. All you guys are playing too fast. Look at this move, rook h6. I mean, who plays that move? Why didn't you castle there? What, isn't it normal to castle here? What am I missing? Rook h6. That's scary. Oh man, get out of here with the rook a6. I just feel fortunate to be alive. Not drop my queen. Great pawn structure. Great pawn structure. Today was extremely warm. Annoying biplane rides. Possible. It's like this crazy sound right now. What is that? It's like a plane going overhead. This hour. Oh, rook e8, so it doesn't win a pawn. Man. Everyone's just playing bullet now, even if they have like 30 minutes. It's like an addiction. I mean, I understand some of the new guys. It is hard to judge the time though. How much time should you spend? I've got no time to read chat. I don't know really what we're doing here. But Carl confusing me. Always confusing me. Eventually something good's gotta happen. Okay, Blobix, what do we got? Complications, a lot there. A lot of complications here for sure. Very, very strange position. Whatever, I'm gonna bail out. I mean, just try to simplify. So great judgment by Parak, who's used 4 minutes for the entire game. He's down a pawn, but he's like defending really well. Not something you see every day. People who lose a pawn for nothing and then defend really well. Generally, people tend to fold up their tents after playing the early stage of the game bad or badly. But I'm seeing some good defense here. This guy, I mean, just this move alone is like, who puts the rook on a4 voluntarily in the diagonal of that bishop on e8? Unless you're like trolling me. Like, you're just trying to play like the weirdest move you can think of. I mean, is what it seems like. That's incredible. I mean, seriously, that is an insane move. Wow. That is just such an insane idea. Rook a4. Okay. Speaking of trolling. Dude, do you know what I've been through today, Bob? Do you have any clue what my day has been like today? He's asking me to stay in good spirits. Well, I just worked like 12 hours today, Bob, and like I feel really good. I feel really good. You know, it's the ultimate day for me to be in good spirits. All right. Queen on e7, very well placed. Attention, 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 master. tension around here. Too much time play. Oh, I'm just dropping that pawn. Nice. Not exactly. Maybe there's some miracle here. Some miracle potential. All right, what's the next move? Rook d3. Okay. Well, looks like a strong move. Incredible. I can maybe bail out the other way. There's like insta moves. Rook c4. He's actually used some time. But I mean, try to predict one of this guy's moves. There'd be no way. He purposely trolls me and plays the weirdest moves he can think of. This guy is annoying. It's just moving instantly every single move. Whatever. All right. Rook here. Wow. Groveling for another draw. At least I didn't hang my queen against him today. Okay, this is making me nervous. Guys, my internet is... We got internet issues. Sorry about the camera. That wouldn't come back. Alright, so there's like a million players who are just moving instantaneously. 94. Grab it. Bishop takes d3. Oh, I'm getting mated? Not yet. Soon. Soon to be mated. Clear pawn down against Morales. Good. Good Budapest gambit for me. Pawn down there. It's good. Excellent. Rook e8. A solid developing move. My king's still in the center, but that's alright. Time move is supposed to be 1600, right? Alright, here we got queen d7, queen d6. Mr. Coffee's taking his time. Mr. Coffee is really strong. I mean, seriously. He is not a weak player. His rating is fairly low, but not to be underestimated. What he lacks in aggressivity, he's very, very solid. I don't like this, but I might have to take the pawn. Looks extremely dangerous. He keeps trying to gamble and trying to get me to... Just keeps trying to get me to bite. Now this pawn, this guy, I've never played this pawn. I've never played before. But he's extremely blitzing style. Bishop f4. Not a lot of options left. Yeah, we're doing all right here with Jim. Alpha to draw what? I don't understand. Why would you offer me a draw when you're like down a pawn for nothing on the other side? Like, it's kind of weird. All right. Here. Wow. No chance in this game. No chance. Just Save Dog crushed me again. This doesn't look good. He beat me last time? No, he's lost a bunch of games in a row. Today I'm done. I'm done here. This is done. I'm just done. I don't know what I was doing. It just was too much time pressure. I have no clue what I'm doing here. This is bad too. I was provoked into taking risks. Maybe this isn't bad, but I just don't have the time for this. So time masters. Time masters. 2100 minutes. Please don't play for time. King h8 is like kind of dangerous. It's dangerous either way. All right. Yeah, knight a4. What a surprise. Very surprised to see that move. It's just like he can string any kind of random stuff together. All right. This was an inappropriate draw for White is hopeless position there. A little low on time, but I'm winning that game like 100% of the time in a competitive situation. All right, that got weird. The Blitz Master, we'll call him. A4, wow, cool idea. Wow, that is a cool idea. All right, Mr. Coffee. It's close. Mr. Coffee, I gotta stop that. I mean, that's just sip it. I can't stand playing that opening anymore. Oof, that's tough. Wow. So, confusion. Confusion master. This is tough. Really tough. Just the knight's headed for a bad square. Right. Nice knight. All right, let's get the queen side rolling. Oh, you're threatening that. Right. All right, I gotta get out of here before it's too late. King and pawn endgames, the specialty of players on lichess. Mostly specialize. Man, this is awkward. My God. Wait, what happened now? H3. That's a professional move. How strong is someone on sound? Tough to call, but I would say he's about 2200. Well, he got unlucky against me lately. He doesn't have a real rating here. It's just a lie. All right. Endgame. Endgame Masters. I don't really want to trade queens there. I was just kidding. What is happening? You had that move? I have bishop takes b7. What is going on here? My God. Wow, I'm going to lose the exchange, Angry Dragon. Dude, what? I just got slaughtered? I don't even understand what happened here. This game should be interesting to check out with the computer. Can I take here? Try to survive? I'm just running out of time. Alright, that's the thing. I mean, people who play like masters the whole game but then don't know the most basic thing about a king and pawn game. That's really weird, you know? I mean, how is that even possible? Oh, it's mate. I get it. I get it. I get it. I totally get it. Instantly. Yeah, he's used time though. Alright, so we're in big trouble here. Big trouble. Big trouble. Bishop. Lose the exchange, maybe? I can't lose the exchange. What about this? Whatever. Yeah, I mean, this is like... Gotta be a little careful. Am I close enough over there? What's up? Man, this is getting weirder. Well, that's funny. Abject Pawn has like 16 minutes. Just too many games. Wow, bishop b1. It's kind of perverse. You just happen to have another knight to throw over there? What? Wait. I wish you guys would stop trying to play bullet. If you do have time. That's not the point of my simuls, it's like play bullet games against people. I think some of the newer players don't realize that. This is a brilliant game by Negro Modelo, who used his time. I was just getting trashed here, like I was a complete beginner. In this game. Yeah, I just might as well just resign. Any mates? Alright, so we head back over this way. That's bizarre. A4 takes A3, H6, A2, H7, Queen. Yeah, I mean, that's not going to cut it. I could take H5, G3, King F3. No, that's not good. I got to get back. The guy has 16 minutes left. So, rook takes D6, right? I saw that. Did I lose something? Man, it's just ridiculous. Not playing blitz here. It's supposed to be long games. 96. No, he's got tricks everywhere, but we'll see. Oh, my queen is just trapped in mid-board, of course. A standard. Standard happening. Okay, now he's getting me from both sides here. He carefully played H3. And we're just lost. This has been a great game by Rufus and Doofus to hold. King e2. Very interesting. Right on time, dude. So the rating of that guy. Oh, G5. What is that? Save the game? Does that save the game? Do I lose now? Wow. I'm gonna like lose. Well, this is the master of defense. No. Wow, he's gonna hide over there. Nice. Alright. Man, we're just flagging. Whatever. So check him out, this player. He's 1500 in bullet. Wow. Awesome D. Let's try it. Mr. Yeah, he's just mating me. This is sick. I mean, even if I'm not lost, I'm like close to lost. Queen d4. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. He's got all kinds of perfect squares for his pieces. Does anybody ever make blunders around here? And how can this guy play such good D? Man. Alright. Blitz. Do you guys ever lose on time? I think I'm disconnected. Queen takes h6, check, rook h6. h5, that is. I keep thinking that's my game with somebody else. So we get over here, we play a4. Break with d4, right? We push this, one push. And then we trade this. This Morales game is so similar to the other game. It's like bizarre, you know? Too similar, it's creepy. I mean, I don't know. Okay. Unbelievable. Complicated. I can't even talk. A lot of games going on. Yeah, I mean, those two games are bugging me. Like, one is too like the other. It's like, that's bizarre. King in the similar spot. Wow. Didn't want the exchange. He's got better moves. Ingram Medella has almost 50% against me too. He's a strongly rated player. Just thrashed me with that A takes B capture that I didn't want to play. That was unfortunate. I was just kidding about that, you know. Look at this. Endgame. Oh my god. I mean, I should be better here, but it is not clear. F4, knight c5. Okay, tired of playing for time. Oh, he got in c4 on me? Wait. No, I take on c4. Oh, then I can't win. I get it. So d4. d4. c5 check. King takes c5. g6. Pawn takes and he stops it. So this is like some sort of insane brilliancy. Oh my god. Pawn takes e3. It's like computer generated endgame. He's 1600. I mean, you have to be kidding me with c4. Wow. It like holds the game, I think. I guess he even can, he just wins. Is that it? Does he win after that move? Is it a win? Here it's lucky if I can survive. Man. Wait, what just happened? G6. Okay, so D3 check. King C3, A3. G7, A2. Yeah, it's going to be close. I don't think he necessarily played the best move there. I'm not sure. Okay, Morales, what are you threatening? Mate in 1? Where is it? Jim declined my draw for up. I'm up a pawn. He declined my draw for. Okay, dude. That's kind of seems kind of weird, but yeah, whatever. I won't take it as a personal insult. You might win on time. I'm down a piece here. I hung a piece. I'm up the exchange. Okay. Mega Modelo, yeah, pretty much crushing me. Pretty much crushing me there, but a slight chance to lose on time. Interesting game. Roofs and Deuce with 11 minutes to my 56 seconds. Okay, that's cool. I didn't know he was like a time guy. All right, here we have lag, so I may just flag on all boards. This is clearly like winning for black. Well, maybe not. 4 against 2, maybe not. Okay. Rook takes a5. Look at that. Oh man. Just continues to pile on the pressure. I don't see a point in continuing this game. All right. Just so I can lose on time in my other games, basically. Wow, he's able to make these moves like, wow. Only move. This time is just annoying. I also have some lag, it looks like. Damn, dude, it's like the maiden one. You can't resist playing for that. It's so cheap. So I'm done. I'm gonna be done here. What about our pawn? This is the other game that looks like the other one. $24-minute, man. Jeez, dude. This guy's like 1600. Dude, there's no way. There's no way. I mean, whatever. All right, so here we go. It's a good thing it's not with check. Rufus Davis has a ridiculous amount of time. Oh, that's a convenient move to have right now. What happened? He did what? Rook e5. My God, man. That's frightening. It's like a master, that guy. Looks like a master. I'd love to play in the opening by that guy. That was insane. If I check and take on g4, am I lost? What's going on here? This is pretty problematic. I lose that. Draw at best. Just a draw. So it's disgraceful how many guys are just trying to beat me on time. Like the time move, I was just winning, but I had to let him have a draw. This is like ridiculous. Can I take? Queen takes h7. I'm only repeating there because I'm losing on time. Alice, ready for some cheapos? Oh, bishop takes e6, of course. I saw that. Every day. So what is this? Just a draw now? Congratulations. Good game. At least I didn't hang my queen today. That's all I know. All right. So knight g3. This is a little tricky. Wow, that's crazy stuff. Time management there. Not standard. Non-standard time management. All right, what a game. What? So what's going on here in reality? Realityville. Where it's not just about time. This guy is like really strong. I mean, whoever he is. He is not 20. He's not 1500. Let's just say that. Okay, this is a draw. Time move. Very fortunate there. But I ran out of time. This is a rook up, so that's a good place to resign, but probably take me out on the clock. Wait, what's happening? Got really bad lag. This guy's driving me nuts. Driving me nuts. Why do you have 20 minutes left, Holmes? So the master, 1700. This was an insane game, dude. There goes one pawn. Wait, what happened now? Queen g5 check. Oh man. "20-minute master." Let's just take, no, let's not. Now Morales wants a trade of queens. He lost. All right, things are looking up. I missed a check there. I missed the check there. That was kind of cool. That sucks. I should have checked. Always check. I didn't know. Let's see. Take there, check there. So he's like an endgame specialist, Rufus and Doofus. I did not know. He was an endgame master. Nice. So I'm like done here. All right, Rufus Doofus specialized in endgames. Also time. Interesting. I've been outplayed. It's some insane stuff there. Wow, and tons of time. Where's my king? Another time master. All right. Let's do it. We lost 2. This guy's time use is pretty amazing. Another provisional 1700. Someone on sound is at it again. Some kind of crazy stuff. Found another resource. Just when it looked like he was in deep trouble. H-pawn. I know IFM is like another provisional guy, but he's like 20 minutes left. What is going on here? I didn't move. All right. We only have 6 games. Wow. Am I losing on time? Rufus Doofus has 7 minutes left. That's a ton of time. Yeah, I'm just like close to lost now. I gotta check on F6. I'm not sure what's up. It's a pretty insane endgame. Brilliancy by Rufus and Doofus. We don't have many games. Yeah, that's some serious stuff right there. That is a seriously messed up endgame. What sportsman-like time usage? It depends. The people have like 20 some minutes left. Yeah, that's pretty weird. 7 minutes, you know, you're just playing too much bullet chess probably. In general. On sportsman-like time usage. Damn, dude. H5. What is going on here? Oh my god, what is going on? He's playing fast as hell there. Wow. All right. What is up? King here? Okay, why is my king there? You're just checking me away. Who masturbates getting salty? Wow, did you see Masturbate's comment? Man, dude, I've had a hard day today. Cut me a little bit of slack there. Alright. We're gonna try to take another pawn. Is this like a losing attempt by white? Or did he have no choice? King a5, rook a6 check, no, king b7. So I kind of messed this up, but I think there's still some winning chances. Should have checked on the bank rank and gone on the 7th before. What is this, a tactical win? Wait. Okay, someone on sound. Bishop endgame. If I play a4 here, I mean, that probably doesn't hurt my standing. All right. Now what? We're lost, dude. We've been lost for a while here for something like the last 20 moves in this game. But he's made some clumsy moves. I don't think the result was ever completely in question. You could play any kind of variety of winning moves. It looked weird, but I think he was always winning. So I don't understand. I mean, tie move is like, what? So f3? I mean, a3 is even like more interesting. a3, he goes back, I play f3. He goes back, I play f2, I take here. You know, we have to count this though. Why don't I just play f3 first? He can't even stop it. What's happening here? There's 2 minutes left. I don't understand. So this is weird now. The Twilight Zone. We entered the chess Twilight Zone in that light endgame. Rufus Dufus had really good things. You know, now it's just okay. Now this is tough. Right, so what? It's mate? Just a standard win. But it's not like it was ever not a win. You know, I mean, this position has been winning easily for white basically forever. But his play was like, wow, did you see this game? This was a really crazy game. I don't know, you know. I don't think it's time for any allegations, Bob, but definitely a pretty amazing game, sacrificially and in-game technique-wise by my opponent. You know, I don't think he's a standard 1500. Okay, so Rufus Dufus let this get a little bit weird. You know, I think he was almost winning. Late allegation. Well, people that I play for the first time and beat me, who are rated like 1600, I have some suspicions usually. Like, you know, the chances of beating someone in a simul when you're like 1600 on the first try are fairly low. You know, so that's like you, Bob. Like, what's your score against me? I mean, what is the odds that you beat me the first time? You know, you've probably beaten me, but it happened like once or twice. You know, the chances of you getting lucky the first time aren't that high, you know. Allegation Junior. You're going to get lucky, but you're not going to always, you know, get lucky the first time in a series of 50 games or something like that. Standard 1500s, I hope so. It's the classic rating, right? Am I threefold repetitioning myself here? Because I should try to win this, not be a loser and draw. With so few games left, we have no risk of losing on time, hopefully. So someone on sound is he's in serious thin ice. Rufus Doofus was doing great. He's still doing great. I mean, it's still tricky at best. I'm gonna take this pawn. My pawn is pretty far advanced. Damn. I mean, can he stop it? Oh, Morales, you're killing me, man. That check. Dude, leave me alone with that check. Wow. F5. Take, take, take. No. Man. Can't believe this is some simple draw. I don't accept that. I do not accept that. We ought to at least be able to try to win this, you know? This is not an automatic draw. You're like down a whole pawn. So I'm not buying that. You're like a clear pawn down in a rook endgame. No, there's no easy draw here for black. That should not be the case. Should have to work for that. And that's really aggravating. Okay. A4. No. Maybe this is a draw. But bishop A games are tricky. Like, I don't know. It's probably a draw. Maybe not. Maybe not. But it's probably a draw. Smells kind of drawish, but I'm not sure. Well, let's give it a try. Where's his king? Go. Just in time. Guys, thanks for the donations. The bit donations, that is. Mr. Coffee, I didn't even catch it. He's up to 1176. Jim with 1086. I got my pawn off that stupid third rank. Instantaneously finding the answer. Alright, check it out. Knight f4. Where is he going? So that's a pawn. But I don't want the pawn. I want to queen a pawn. So he's got knight d5 now. Or knight e6. Two different ways to stop that. That sucks for me. Now again, a clumsy move by my opponent, but I'm not sure it changes the evaluation of that endgame. Nice technique. A6. Well, let's get it down there. Wow, it's been a long day. It's 8:30. Oh my god. It's a 3-hour simul. We're still going. We still have, I started a little bit late. We still have 4 games. Man, that's tough. Okay, so E5. What are we doing? Knight D5, A7. We gotta get it to A7. I have knight d7 check, but he just attack it. I play, you know, knight king e7, a7, knight c7. Doesn't really matter what I do that much here. Another draw, probably. Amazing game. So, well, my pawn is running. It's running. F3. But it seems like not enough to save the game. You attack my pawn, I must defend. So that's that. Let me go b3. b3 PO. b3. King d2. Bishop f5. Take, take. King c3. King f4. King b3. King g3. King c4. King g2. King d5. So he's like right on time in that variation. But I don't necessarily have to put my king there, right? I can go here first. Yep. All right. Check. So this is getting kind of freaky now. Yeah, anywhere. King wherever. So what about my king? You're just gonna... You don't care. You don't care about my king. Probably a draw. I could play check and then knight b5 maybe. Let's give that a shot. Now he's gonna mate me from the other side. Rook f6, a6. Rook f8. Rook f6. King a6, rook f8. f2, rook a f6, king a6, f2. That's me. Rook f6, king a6, rook f8. Rook b7, check. King a8. So the master of rooking games here. Getting a little low on time. So now someone on sound is like giving me bishop f5, then he'll switch diagonals. So b3, king e4. But then I have king f6, b3, king d2, bishop f5, take, take. King c3, king f4, king b3, king g3. We're all back to where we were again. I could also play bishop d5 though. That's kind of nasty. What's he gonna do? Right, so he went there. I play this. Right, so knight b5. Right, we can set up like a sort of pseudo fortress that doesn't win anyway, probably. Morales just spectacular. Spectacular master of the draw. Okay, e5 check, we go for it, I guess. What's the point, really? He plays king e6. What is the point? I mean, this is just a joke. I'm never winning. Let's try something. Right, so we defend. Right, that's a check. He went back. But man, I mean, I'm going like bishop b1. No, bishop b1 sucks. I gotta go b3. All right. And now we go for the 7th rank. Can we? Look down. Yeah, I don't know. King a4. My king gets further from the center. Why do I want to do that? b2, king e3, bishop a2. Aren't I just winning? Oh, I mean, he has b3, bishop e1, bishop e4, bishop e6. b3 what? Bishop e1. So if I play e4, he's just done, right? Oof. That's a problem. Alright, so the pawn starts rolling now. I don't know what my plan is. I guess this is a draw anyway. What I knew that, you know, I knew that going in. Just master of time. Yeah, you can't stop that. So what's up? Rook takes. Still a draw. Still a draw. I could take with the pawn, but I don't think it's going to increase my winning chances. It's still a draw. Is the camera broken? It's just I have to restart the stream entirely to fix it, you know, so that sort of sucks. That's our only problem, basically. Other than that, no problem. So this is been a draw all the time type of deal, I guess. You never know. I mean, it could be like a weird sort of Zugzwang. Guy had 8 minutes more than me. The record holder for least time used for the game goes to Rufus and Doofus. No, there was that other guy with like 20 minutes left. This is not this. I got tortured in this position once. It has to be an easy draw though. Although I'm not sure if you should go back or you should move up there. I guess it's fine either way. Probably doesn't matter. Oh, I'm gonna just start dropping things because I'm just tired. Drop the pawn on e4. Maybe I can lose. So guys, down to the last two finally. Long simul, 3 hours games. You know, I started at around 5:45. Not quite though. It's only 8:33. Feels longer. Sorry about there's no camera. It got crashed because of my Windows. I'm too tired. You don't want to see me anyway. We'll be back on Monday, tomorrow evening, 5:30. Morales, don't lose on time, dude. Just defend. I tortured him. Am I lagging? We got this. We got the Rufus Dubus looks like a draw. I'm not going to be able to stop him from sacking his knight for the last pawn. I don't know why he's even thinking much there. Okay, let the torture begin. You're lucky that my name isn't Oleg Krivonosov. I mean, this is going to be a grind them down in a 235 moves with rook against rook, with black being 1 move away from claiming a draw by 50 move rule. If you're a real professional idiot, that's how you win this game. But no, it should be a draw, but we should play it out while we're here. We'll make him prove it. I don't think it's bad sportsmanship on my part to try. I mean, I'm a pawn in an endgame. It should be a draw, you know. But he could mess it up. But he's got enough time. That's the point of 30-second increment. So you can draw positions like this. I mean, this position is the spokeschild for the reason why the 30-second increment was invented. So you can demonstrate that a theoretical position is actually a draw, you know. If there was 30 seconds with no increment, we could run him over on the clock, you know, which is just dirty pool. What's up with Rufus Doofus? He's like not moving. Looks like pretty trivial draw. He wants to be last or something. All right. Rook A3. Everything's a draw here. Too easy. Too easy. Not anything but like... What about knight c7? Is that a draw too? Even knight c7 is a draw, right? Like anything's a draw. It's not an instant draw, but you should use the extra time, you know, but it's so weird because you played the whole game so fast. I mean, I was surprised. All right. Easy. Easy does it. Crickets are just chirping. It's over, fellas. It's all. I never had any illusions about this. I mean, I was like lost probably at one point. Mate. You know when the crickets are chirping and you're down to your last two games, it's he's been kind of annoying. He's hanging tough with a good active defense here with King E6, not giving me any ground. Sometimes people will give you ground voluntarily, which they don't really need to give you. But Ross has been pretty stubborn. He didn't go back to the back rank before, you know, when he could have chosen to do that. And he's just not giving any ground. Pretty correct, like, technical defense. Let's try to improve our rook position, maybe. So, it does look difficult, but I'm sure that we can figure something out here. So we got only 2 losses tonight, which was surprising because I was very, very tired. And yeah, that was interesting. It was a draw, like, originally, I think, and then I was slightly better, and then I was like almost lost or lost, and then he was almost lost or lost, you know. So it was kind of a circus, the end game there. We kind of made him move off this 3rd, 4th rank defense, but I don't think it matters, you know. We're never making progress here. We can never make progress. I only drank 1 beer. No. He can't defend laterally, so he'll defend from the rear. You want the rook to stay, you know, where it can check from both sides, ideally. You know, so this is correct. He has threats. Basically, the maximum distance from the enemy king, so you can check far away without getting attacked. It's pretty easy. I have no clue how to even attempt to win this position at this point. I think it's just impossible. You know, what would I do for $1 million to try to win this position? There's maybe one thing you could try, I guess. Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. Terrible suffering. I'll think about it. You went, oh, you're the last game. Let's play a couple more moves, okay? I want to see you just prove it. You got plenty of time. Take your time. It's an easy draw. 16 wins, 6 draws, 2 losses. Just a few more moves. I won't torture you long. Just like 5 or 6 more moves. And I'll you know, if you don't fall for my next trick, basically, I'll let you draw. I mean, I think it's going to be pretty drawn, but the last trick is easy to prevent, right? I mean, you just check me again. I go to e5, then you go on the side. You didn't check me. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't think there's any way, you know. He's been doing this consistent plan of cutting my king off and stuff like that. So I just think it's e5 would like kind of be my only way, you know, try to win the position. This is what I'm talking about. But the move is sort of, it has its downsides. I mean, I'm not just moving back and forth. I'm trying to make progress here. Though it seems like I could win if I could play e6 and trade the e pawn for the g pawn, possibly. No, there could be some. Probably that's a draw if he defends that correctly too. Just make a couple more moves. So he's gonna let me do it. Because he's got an active defense. That's nice. He's gonna, if e6 takes, rook takes g6, rook f8. It's easy. Easy draw. That was sort of my last trick. I mean, if my king wasn't cut off, you know, he's consistently got my king cut off. I mean, this is very good play. He got it. No, he didn't get it. He got it so fast. But I mean, you want to counterattack my pawn, and you know, that's just easy. I need to cross this river magically, you know, and there's just no way. F5 is like pointless, you know. No, I mean, I just can't. I can't win. E6 takes, rook takes g6, rook f8. Yeah, I mean, I don't see even a vague. I don't see a vague way of trying to win this, dude. I offer a draw. Yeah, good game. So, back to a simul. 16 wins, 7 draws, 2 losses. But I was in terrible time pressure everywhere. Did I win against Blobix? I mean, I was in a lot of trouble. Negro Modelo got crushed. I forced Jim to give me a draw. Merle gave me a draw. Draw with Mr. Coffee. Tie move. That was weird. What happened with that? Did that guy blow a draw? No, I guess I just misjudged this. I thought I was drawing, but he was actually never okay there. I thought I had screwed up this endgame, but apparently it never was. That's interesting. So anyway, guys, really good games. I lost 2. This guy I was lucky not to lose. He was totally winning. Played a great game. I mean, this Aguilera guy was scary. I was lost. It's been a really long day for me, guys. So I'm gonna take off. Good games though. Some interesting, tough fought draws at the end there. But I will be back tomorrow somehow. It's gonna be a lot of stress for me because I'm trying to sell my house, and there's a lot going on with that. So we'll fix the camera and be back tomorrow, guys. Thanks so much for the gift donations. Anita, not Anita, who just donated something? It's weird. I saw something on the screen, but oh, Fishrat Cow donated 110. Thank you, guys. Anyway, it's just been really very difficult for me this weekend and this week, and actually the whole next month. I'm trying to sell my house, so I'm gonna try to keep streaming, but sometimes I'm gonna be a little out of it. Or in this case, like there won't be any of me on the picture because I can't fix my camera till I turn the stream off. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I will be back later. We'll get the camera fixed for next stream, and that'll be 5:30 on Monday. So on behalf of the Invisible Panda and myself, I will see you guys later. Thanks for the simul. Good games, and we'll see you Monday. Bye-bye.